Coming up, one web service caused a global internet outage.
And millions of families are at risk of losing food and benefits.
And the cold weather may finally be on the way next week. We'll take a look at that with more details coming up.
Live from the campus of Western Kentucky University, you're watching News Channel 12, where commitment makes the difference.
Welcome to News Channel 12, live at 1:30. I'm Hannah Humble.
And I'm Malia Miles, and thank you for joining us here in Studio 2. Amazon says it has resolved internet services outage that left websites and apps lagging around the world. The Amazon Web Services, also known as the AWS, had problems that left games, publishers, streaming platforms, and other apps unusable for millions of people starting early Monday. The Downdector websites received 6.5 million reports that more than 1,000 sites and services around the world were offline. The problem stemmed from an error with Amazon's EC2 internal network, which affected connection and services. Media organizations including Disney, the New York Times, and the Wall Street Journal were also affected.
Millions of Americans may soon lose access to food stamps in November if the government shutdown continues. Officials say there are not enough federal dollars left to pay out the full SNAP and WIC benefits to the families who receive them. This month's benefits were sent out in September before the shutdown began. But if Congress doesn't pass a new spending plan by November 1st or the Trump administration doesn't step in to find additional funds, families, many of them, could lose some or even all of their benefits. In today's Consumer Watch, Jen Sullivan has details on other resources to help families out.
Millions of Americans are at risk of losing critical benefits that help them cover grocery expenses and formula for babies.
They don't get paid livable wages, and so their budget is the difference between them being able to pay their rent, being able to pay childcare, car insurance.
Gina Platanino is the acting director for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program known as SNAP at the Food Research and Action Center, an advocacy group. Roughly 42 million people rely on SNAP benefits to help pay for food. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says SNAP has about $6 billion in a contingency fund, but November SNAP benefits are expected to total $8 billion. The other federally funded program impacted is WIC, Women, Infant, and Children, which provides financial assistance to more than 6 million pregnant women, new moms, and children up to the age of 5.
The rising food costs are squeezing families. Formula is so expensive, and without having access to WIC benefits, folks are going to have to decide what to do in terms of feeding their baby and feeding their family.
Dr. Colleen Delaney with the nonprofit Vitamin Angel says they work with several WIC facilities. She says families who need help during this uncertain time can turn to local health departments, their pediatrician who may have formula samples they can give out, and food banks. But long lines are already forming at some food banks like this one in Iowa.
The charitable food system cannot fill this gap, no matter how hard we try.
With November around the corner, there's little sign this shutdown will end anytime soon. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
As of today, the government shutdown reaches day 24 with continued effects across the country.
Kevin, it's finally sweater weather. Is it going to stay like this for the rest of the fall season?
Well, actually, it's going to stay rather seasonable as we head toward the next several days. Taking a look at our current temperatures across the region, we are staying at 63 degrees, those winds east-northeast around 4 miles per hour. And our temperatures across the region are relatively uniform, 63 in Bowling Green, 61 up in Louisville. And our wind satellite and radar composite shows that we're seeing our high clouds start to increase across the region as we speak. And looking at our hourly planner, we'll see those temperatures start off in those low to mid 60s, and then we'll cool off into those 50s heading into 8 p.m. and 40s by the time we get to 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Our weather headlines, we do have those rain chances ahead. Our fall-like temperatures will continue throughout the remainder of this week, and our weekend forecast we are looking at coming up in a little bit. But our rain chances, they're mainly going to be for Sunday night into Monday, and our fall-like temperatures will continue. And when we return, we'll take a look at the many fall activities Bowling Green has to offer.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
Okay.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Reporter Luke Hughes takes us to WKU's annual blood drive where students are taking a step to save lives.
Monday through Wednesday, the Preston Center here at Western Kentucky University is hosting its annual 100 Miles of Hope blood drive, where we face our longtime rival, Middle Tennessee State University, in a competition to see who can save the most lives.
Both schools wanted to do more community events, and so this was, the original thing was called a blood challenge, and now it's just 100 Miles of Hope sounds better.
Yeah. Participants were given snacks and drinks, and one participant highlights the importance of giving back to one's community.
Last semester, one of my friends donated blood, and she thought it was a really good process, so I came to try it out this semester because I thought it was a good way to give back to the community.
I believe people should donate. It's good for the community. You know, you want the blood there, right, if something happens to you. So, you know, it's all part of giving. Everyone can't give, but if you can give, I would encourage you to give blood.
Donating blood saves countless lives, and blood drives like this happen all the time and are a great and easy way to give back to your community. With that, I'm Luke Hughes with News Channel 12.
WKU students are proving that giving back can start right here on campus.
The Student Government Association hosted their third annual Pink Walk this Wednesday. Community members, students, and survivors dressed in pink and took a walk around campus to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The event helped bring awareness to breast cancer and educate students on the impact. SGA gave out pink bracelets, pink ribbons, and offered food to bring the community together. They offered a raffle to raise money for research at the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Experts and those who have been affected by the disease spoke, and Big Red led the group on their stroll.
Coming out, and they sometimes mention how survivors and their families can feel lonely or unseen. So we're trying to bring some light to that situation and bring a community together, enjoy a meal with each other, and just talk about breast cancer and get the word out there, since it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. Trying to get more people to wear pink, wear their ribbons, show their support, things like that.
Reporter Jacob Fox went to Kappa Delta's annual philanthropy event, Shenanigans. Let's take a look.
Shenanigans has been one of the biggest philanthropy events on WKU's campus for 34 years and counting. It raises tens of thousands of dollars for Kappa Delta's philanthropy of choice.
Shenanigans is a time of year where the great community comes together, and we raise money for the Family Enrichment Center of Bowling Green. And we also raise for a bigger cause, which is Prevent Child Abuse America. Every year we fund 2/3 of the Family Enrichment Center of Bowling Green's budget.
Shenanigans has been bringing the great community together for years.
So this is our 34th year. Our chapter established this in 1991, and I would definitely say that it's grown to a much larger scale since it started. And then it starts through the sororities and fraternities. So we have a meeting, they get their pairings together, and then they start practicing their dance routines and coming up with their dances. And then eventually we'll screen their dances, make sure everything's legal, everything's okay, and then here we are day up. I believe that it's just a chance for all of Greek life to come together, and Western too. I know several people who are coming tonight that are not a part of Greek life, and they always enjoy coming together for this cause. It's great entertainment and also benefiting a wonderful cause. I think my favorite part is just seeing everybody's hard work pay off, and then also it's so nice whenever we finally get to go deliver that check to the Family Enrichment Center, and we see the big smiles on their faces, because we do fund over 2/3 of their endeavors every year, and so it just makes my heart very happy to see our impact being made right here in Bowling Green.
Shenanigans is a fun, competitive night to help raise money for a good cause. For News Channel 12, I'm Jacob Fox.
Every year, Shenanigans raises tens of thousands of dollars for Child Prevent Abuse America and the Family Enrichment Center right here in Bowling Green. Malia, I've had the opportunity to go to Shenanigans the past 2 years, and it has been so fun to watch. It's so cool that Shenanigans is such a huge way that the community is involved, not only just Greek life, but also it brings in fraternities and sororities who may not know each other to come together for a really, really awesome cause.
Yes, I have so many friends who are in Greek life, but also not in Greek life, and both of them are equally excited about Shenanigans and absolutely love it. For me, dancing all throughout high school, I think it's great that they have just a fundraiser that's able to bring money but dance and have a great time with it.
Yeah, I so agree. I also think it's really cool because I myself cannot dance, but it's so awesome because I have so many friends like you who are in Shenanigans, and it's a lot more that goes into it than people realize. You know, they're having practice every single night for weeks up until like 2 in the morning. I know it's a huge deal to go, to even be able to get a ticket. I know some people, they sell out in like 2 minutes, and people are selling them for like $50 just to watch these dancers, and it goes to just such an amazing philanthropy.
I think that's amazing, and Western has so many great things on campus, including our 60-year anniversary. The Potter College of Arts and Letters celebrated their 60-year anniversary with our annual Fall Festival. This year's theme was held to a vote by students, with Sounds of the 60s World Tour coming out on top. The 11 departments all came together to host around 15 to 20 booths outside of the Fine Arts Center for one showcase of all that PCAL has to offer. Activities at Fall Fest include inflatable fun, spinning for swag, live 60s cover music, and the potential to snag a exclusive 60th anniversary topper fella.
Fall Fest is an annual festival put on by the Potters College of Arts and Letters Dean's Council of Students. This organization, we basically run and set up Fall Fest. So we have political science and a lot of organizations that stem from that department. And then we have outside organizations like Rita's Snow Cones, who are giving away freak snow cones. We have a Beatles band performing, and then we have other organizations and departments like the art department, animation, and English department.
After the break, Kevin will give us the full rundown for the cold temperatures coming up.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time.
which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here.
Wait.
What?
I can't drive.
Why?
I'm high.
Oh.
Next up, Ian will. Currently, we're looking at those temperatures around 61 degrees. Thank you for tuning in. We're looking at 61 degrees in Bowling Green with those clear skies, south-southwest winds around 5 miles per hour, making it feel not too much of a factor. With the actual feels like actually around 61 degrees. That dew point is still a little bit low, around 34 degrees. However, it should start to come up over the coming days as we introduce moisture into the region. Our temperatures across the region, we are seeing in those 60s all across the area. 63 in Bowling Green. Our cooler spot being London, around 59 degrees. However, down in Nashville is 63. So overall, it does feel fairly comfortable out there if you're planning on heading out this afternoon. Our wind speeds across the area, generally not much of a factor. However, they are coming out of the northeast at around 4 miles per hour in Bowling Green. Those winds are more easterly in Paducah, around 11 miles per hour. However, the winds are generally light overall, and out of the northeast is the main theme going into our afternoon here. Taking a look at our satellite and radar, we do see that we do have some high clouds streaming into the region, which we have not seen many clouds in a while, so we're seeing those high clouds generally stream in. But forecast track will actually show, here we are paused at 5 p.m. You'll notice that those high clouds are still starting to stream in, but those clouds will continue to increase in coverage heading into our day on Saturday, and those clouds will continue to build before we actually start to introduce some rain chances heading into our Sunday. They may be light at first and not very widespread. However, by the time we get later on into the day and Sunday, by the time we get to Sunday evening, I think they should finally start to become a little bit more widespread in nature. And those showers will continue into our early day on Monday. Looking at our hourly planner, we do see that those 60s will continue before we cool off into the 50s and eventually those upper 40s heading into around 2 a.m. But you'll notice that those winds are generally calm and out of the east, northeast, but so they're not much of a factor. Our 7-day rain graph, you'll notice that those rain chances will be highest Sunday night into Monday. And they will continue to dwindle as we head to the rest of the week. And finally, our 7-day forecast here, we'll see that we're 65 here on Friday, and those 60s will continue for the rest of the week before we eventually end up with those scattered showers. And next up, Ian and Espen will bring up this week's top 5 moments in Bowling Green sport.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride? Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back to Studio 2. I'm Espen Maddox.
And I'm Ian Blanford. It's time for some sports.
And we're starting it off with the best highlights of the week. Let's get it rolling with the EP Top 5 plays. At number 5, it's volleyball. The save by Taylor Barron and Faith Young finishes the job. Great heads-up play and just a great win over Sam Houston overall, Ian.
Man, that was just a great play right there. She was jumping up like Mario right there, but instead of going for blocks, she was getting hits. And at number 4, we have the pretty lob from Jack Edelin that leads to a powerful slam from Lou Simona, which really punctuates how the exhibition versus Kentucky Wesleyan went.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I'm getting shades of that Lob City Clippers team.
100%.
Man. Very excited for how that Hilltopper basketball team's going to go this season.
Feels like Blake
Coming
Griffin, Chris
in
Paul.
at number 3, we head over to the pitch. We'll start off with a cross-field dime. And then Olivia Wall sets it up. Then McKenna Egan seals the deal for the goal against New Mexico State. Gotta love it. Great teamwork. Even the goalpost was in on it.
Don't forget about the goalpost now. That was a great assist by that goalpost. Always taking for them. But now we're going to take number 2 now, right down the Bowling Green. We're at Ethan Kirkwood climbs the ladder and mosses 2 Greenwood defenders right there. This is an elite play right there. We got to make sure he has any Gorilla Glue on his hands. Look, you see that? You see that hands?
That's a great catch. Shades of Randy Moss.
Oh, I feel Randy
with the
all the way
purple
there.
going up and grabbing it. And for the main event, at number 1, it's Rodney Tisdale stepping in for the injured Maverick McIver and finding Musa Berry for the overtime game winner over Louisiana Tech. Ian, a gotta have it win to stay in conference contention, and Tyson Hilton's staff delivered.
Oh yeah, that means a lot for the CUSA, for their chances to get in the CUSA championship. It's a great play right there.
Gotta ask you, my man, Ian, what was your favorite play from that whole reel?
Oh, 100%. I think I like the Bowling Green play with Ethan Kirkwood.
Is it really?
Oh, that was a great play.
Yeah.
I'm mossing it up like there with the sticky hands. That was an amazing play.
That Bowling Green team, they're scary despite that record.
Oh yeah,
100%.
But yeah.
The Lady Toppers extended their win streak to a remarkable 100 Conference USA wins against Sam Houston. Their 100th victory advances them to 3rd all-time in NCAA Division I volleyball for longest winning streak. Under the direction of winning head coach Travis Hudson, the Lady Toppers garnered 73 sweeps out of the 100 matches.
And the Lady Toppers' stellar play also led them to only 8 appearances that went the full 5 sets. The Hilltoppers' century mark run stretches back all the way to 2018. And Espen, momentum like this, the Lady Toppers aren't just making history, they were riding it.
It's really remarkable. 100 straight conference games is unthinkable. And, some of them have been just like this. They haven't all been 3-0 sweeps, and some of them have been matches that you have to really fight to get through. And I guess when you hit those big milestones like that, they're never going to be easy to get over that last step. And but really, really proud of what our program has done in terms of showing up and being at a consistent level day in, day out. 100 is beyond unthinkable and certainly something that no one will ever be able to take away from. It's really, really special.
Now the Topper volleyball team looks ahead to yet another doubleheader in Diddle, this time against UTEP. And Ian, this one is probably the most highly anticipated Conference USA matchup this season for the Toppers.
Oh, definitely. It's number 1 and number 2 right here. You got UTEP right here, who's been 18-2 in the season and 8-0 in away games. So when they're going to the Diddle Arena, there's probably going to be no pressure on them in that with the home game advantage for Western Kentucky right there.
A battle of the undefeateds here.
Oh, yeah.
Very excited for it.
They're coming off a 9-game win streak, too. It's going to be really hard for you to go against them right there. It's going to be a very big streak right there that WKU has to play against. But then coming up, SGA gets into the fall spirit with the Pumpkin Carving Festival.
you're so sad? You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You all right?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Bringing in a warm fall feeling to campus, the Student Government Association put together a pumpkin carving contest to raise money for a fundraiser with Hope Harbor Recovery Center. Hope Harbor is a nonprofit crisis counseling center that provides a one-of-a-kind service to victims of sexual assault and their families and friends. Partners came together to compete for $100 and a $25 Chipotle gift card. Admission into the contest was $10. Every penny went towards Hope Harbor, turning carving into a cause.
And so, yeah, I chose Hope Harbor specifically because I had seen them make huge impacts around the Bowling Green community far before I chose them. I actually wanted to volunteer with them since 2 years ago. Me and Sam are both pre-meds, and so service is very important to us. And her being in a sorority and me being inside of SGA really strengthens that need to really touch parts of our communities. And so Hope Harbor is deeply personal to me. People are survivors of sexual harm all around you, friends, family members, acquaintances. And so it seemed like the perfect opportunity for the Action Opportunity Committee to reach out to them and support their cause.
Fall is officially here with Thanksgiving right around the corner. One of the huge parts of Thanksgiving is the meals, and Walmart and Aldi are making meals more affordable this Thanksgiving season. Walmart announced the return of its annual Thanksgiving meal that offers over 20 national and private brand items at its lowest price since 2019. One basket serves 10 people for less than $40. In addition to Walmart, Aldi will also have Thanksgiving sales, including a feast for 10 just for $40 to help set a full table without stretching your budget. These deals can create an affordable meal for you and your family this Thanksgiving. There are so many good foods that I'm so excited for Thanksgiving, and this Walmart and Aldi deal is making it so much more affordable. What are you most excited to?
I'm most excited for just anything fall related, but that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us in Studio 2.
Hot. Keeping things going. I'm really excited. Halloween is just around the corner. Are you doing anything?